What's up, camera? I'm back. It is a beautiful day out today. It is the first Wednesday in March. Yes. This is going to be more of a Greg's first vlog of a day. No, I'm excited, and I'm just going to continue to share just how I'm healing my body from this post-COVID syndrome, and just hope it can be of use to someone out there who's struggling with this as well. And so the first thing I'm going to do today is go out and get my sun, because so I'm going to go do that. There's no replacement for the sun, and it's amazing. You can feel when you come in, like, the difference. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll catch you later. What's up? I'm back. It's time to eat. Making some eggs. I just thought I would talk for a second while I was cooking. So I was just outside for like 50 minutes getting sun. I made sure I got my front and the back, just as much skin as I could, exposed to the sun. And yeah, so I also want to talk for a minute about like stillness and like what that actually is. Stillness isn't just the act of being still. You have to like quiet your mind. So it's really hard, honestly, to just sit and like to not worry, especially if you're dealing with something like an illness, because like a chronic illness, because while I'm sitting there, I'm noticing symptoms, and it used to be much worse, like heart palpitation, twitch, and just different things. And you have to just, as you notice them, instead of getting anxious, you have to visualize it. You have to like breathe into it and just tell yourself, I'm getting better. So your body, you don't see that as a threat. It's more just like your body's going through a recovery process, and you just have to know, I'm getting better. Like, this is gonna end. And just as you breathe into it, like diaphragmic breathing. So it's breathe into your stomach and just breathe out. And like, that's why I like to go in the sun, because you get the benefit of the sun, which is beneficial in itself. But then also while you're sitting there, all I picture is how good the sun feels on my skin. My body's healing and I'm relaxed. So just getting into that relaxed state. It takes practice, you know. Anyway, so I'm about to eat. And yeah, I will catch you later. Okay. One last thing I'll say is, if anyone's watching this that's dealing with this post-COVID syndrome, also going in the sun, it's like, I know you probably feel like for example, you go to sleep and you don't wake up at 100%, like you don't feel like your battery charges fully all the way. And that's just part of the fatigue. It's weird, but just visualization is important. So you can literally like imagine like it's recharging you. And just visualize, like your body's healing. Just visualize like if you have symptoms or you're having these things, picture it instead of as being bad, try to picture it as your body's going through a healing process. And that gives your brain and your nervous system the ability to reorganize itself of like, it's trying to find a new normal. And by you just like relaxing and breathing into the pain rather than like being tense, that's gonna promote the healing and like the reorganization. Because I'll post it as I did a little bit of stretching, mostly like to help your nervous system relax, and like those twists, those spinal twists and stuff are very good at promoting blood flow, because there's research coming out about long COVID and the people that have a nervous system disorder. There's also like from the inflammation like in the nervous system, there's also like nerve damage, like the inflammation and the immune responses cause damage, and your blood flow is not working as well. So like sunlight helps with that, as well as like doing those twists and like breathing and stretching. It increases the blood flow and gets out, like there's just a lot of damage, like tissue and cells stuck in you, and your body's got to work it out. All right, what's up, camera? Continuing this vlog today. So I got my sunlight in, I got a meal in, I got some like quiet stillness just to kind of relax my body. And now what I'm gonna do next is something this is gonna be like me making a forward step, is I'm gonna try to go down to a track and run. Now I don't recommend this for anyone who's in like the way earlier stages where you're really feeling bad. Like if you're having a really tough time, the first thing you need to do, like the things that I was doing over the winter for exercise, was literally just walking. COVID syndrome, eventually you have to try to take control of it and start to strengthen your body again and strengthen your nervous system. So that means like over time being very patient, applying a little bit more stress, and then practicing recovering. So it's a little stress, recover, a little stress, recover. And as you learn that you can recover, like I've been able to handle walks and like super light workouts. I don't even call them workout, I call it a play session. Like I'm just going into a gym and literally just to move around and play with the equipment. I'll give you an example, hold on one second. One of the first workouts I did was literally just pick up this PVC pipe and do things like this. Just good mornings, like squats with this, deadlifts, all these things, presses, just to move my body, because moving your body gets those like your lymph system moving, and that's how you clear out all this damaged tissue and promote healing and like reducing inflammation. But also over time, we slowly have to learn to stress our bodies a little bit more, but this is a very fine line, because like when you're dealing with post-COVID syndrome, you can get this post-exertional malaise. So like if you do too much, you can't recover, and then you'll relapse the next few days and you'll be super tired. Like all your symptoms will start to come back. So it's like sort of how you have to live your life with this, is listening to your body breath by breath and checking in with yourself. And but we also have to start to build our stamina back. So like this is going to be a step forward for me. I'm going to try to get some more sun, go out and just run a little bit, just move my body around, and that's it. I have no expectations. Something I want to get across is that because I'm dealing with this chronic illness, and dealing with something chronic is a new it's a new experience for me. When I say chronic, I don't mean forever. I just mean day to day. Right now I'm dealing with something chronic, but I will beat this through training. Like you have to train to beat a chronic illness, and that's what I'm doing. And that means starting, like I've been an athlete my whole life, so you have to put it into baby steps. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't just, like with anything, like if you play a team sport or play any sort of sport, you can't just go to the most advanced like movements and the most advanced parts of the sport, first you have to start with the basics, and that's what I'm doing right now. Is we have to train to beat this chronic illness. I'm going to show you after how I bring my nervous system back down, because we have to teach our nervous system a little stress, recover, a little stress, recover. Later. See you at the track. I just want to say one thing. If you're recovering from this post-COVID syndrome or just anything, you need to build up your resilience again. I just want to reiterate that I'm picking up this camera now, but it's been months that I built up my tolerance just walking. So like I'm just starting this running thing now. So like patience is key. So I'm saying this because if you're dealing with this, do not go run tomorrow if you see this. You need to walk and work on your like start out walking really slow for 5 minutes, then for 10 minutes, then try to walk faster, like a fast speed walk or like a power walk, and build up your tolerance there. Since I've built up my tolerance walking, I'm just running down the field, not particularly fast, just moving my body. And then as my heart rate gets up at the end, then I'm walking back and just focusing again on that diaphragmatic breathing, bringing my heart rate down. I'm just trying to strengthen my nervous system again. So it's like a little bit of stress, rest, a little bit of stress, relax. You gotta pop the top too for that vitamin D exposure, don't forget. So I'm just gonna do a couple more. My goal right now is just to raise my heart rate a little bit and bring it back down a little bit and bring it back down, just to help my nervous system reorganize itself and learn that it can handle a little bit of stress. And yeah, you don't want to do too much. If you don't want to do max heart rate, like running sprints, like I'm running very easy, because your body can't recover from that. Your body will then get stuck in overdrive again because it doesn't have recovery capability. So just slow and steady is the name of the game. All right, so I'm just gonna do one more and I'm done. As soon as you feel any sort of fatigue start to set in, you stop. You call it, like, I don't ever go into, I'm calling these workout play sessions because I'm really just coming out here to help my body play. And again, like I've said numerous times, help my nervous system reorganize and just feel safe again. So I'm just gonna do one more and then I'm gonna just walk around the track like one lap and just bring my body back down, focus on breathing and just relax, and that's it. And thanks for watching this, whoever's watching, and I'll talk to you later. Peace. No, one more and then peace. All right, I'm back from my little run in the snow. That was fun. But yeah, so the last thing that is important for healing now is, like, after you do something active, is to bring your nervous system back down to get into that state. And it's like, usually you don't have to actively do this. Your body, it's just easier to recover from things. But when you're dealing with this long COVID syndrome or this chronic thing, it's good to just tell your nervous system you're safe. So what that means for me is laying on the couch and practicing diaphragmic breathing. So I'll put my hand on my stomach and just breathe slow in and out, just like this. So again, I'm obviously going to do it for longer, like 10, 20 minutes, but just try to get in a deep, relaxed state and just, again, promote healing. So it's like a little stress, recover, and just, building your nervous system strength back up is important for this. So so the point of this whole vlog is that healing is active. We have to seek it out every day. It gets tiring because it feels like it's been a full-time job to get rid of this syndrome. But that's okay. I know I'm going to get there. So it's just baby steps every day. And that was so fun today. I'm happy I went for a run. Like, I know I'm getting better. So it's, baby steps, consistency, and just belief that you can do it. All right, guys. Later.